going to show you how to use a three-hand chronograph. That is, that there's a stopwatch in this watch that has three hands that are used in addition to the three hands for telling the time. So on here right now I have an hours and minutes hand, and this little one that's moving here is the seconds hand for the watch. So these three make up that watch, and the other three hands that are all pointing straight up at the moment are the chronograph hands. And so this is a stopwatch function. So as soon as I press the start button here, you'll see that this is counting now seconds on this hand here. When I stop it, you'll see this one moves ahead. This one's actually counting tenths of a second. So that was 6.1 seconds that I timed there. I can reset this with the other button, and let's take a look at that again. So counting seconds, and let's go to about 10.5 seconds. So 9, 10, and you'll see that red hand come around to tell me that that was 10.6 seconds that I just timed. Now if I time this so that the second hand was to go past a minute, then this red hand would advance 1 minute as well. And so on this three-hand chronograph, I've got seconds, tenths of a second, and minutes here, up to 30 minutes of total timing on that chronograph. Okay, so start and stop here, reset on the bottom button. Now there's another function that you'll find on many chronographs, and that is a lap timer. And with this, I can start the chronograph with the start-stop, and instead of using this as a reset button, if I press it while the hand is moving, it stops time so that I can take note that that lap was 9.2 seconds, and then when I press the button again, it catches up. It was still continuing to count time even though the hand was stopped. And so now I can time a second lap here and say, okay, that lap was 27 seconds even. Press this again and the hand catches up to time, which is still counting. So kind of a cool function, that lap timer on this reset button. If I stop it, this is no longer a lap button, but it is the reset button. That's a three-hand chronograph, very typical functions of many quartz chronographs. This one happens to be a tag F1 chronograph.